Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Train Like a Superstar series. In this video we're going to look at the training methods of Artur Beterbiev. Now the light heavyweight champ has got many different kind of training methods that have looked really cool, really effective, but maybe not applicable for some of you because the kind of like the fingertip press-ups and working onto the wrists, these are things that he's probably been doing from a very young training age. If we try and do this straight away, we'll probably end up straining our wrists or straining our forearm muscles. But we're going to go through two different exercises today. One is the barbell rotation. It looks a little bit like a circus trick, but it is a really effective exercise. And the seated med ball punch. So first up is the barbell rotations. Now this is a really effective way to build up that forearm strength to turn over your hands at the end range of the punch. But also it does it on the other side where it's doing it like turning out, and this will eccentrically strengthen these forearm muscles turning round, and this will help protect the elbow and wrist joints that take a lot of impact forces and high training loads on a day-to-day basis in boxing. So it's really important that we build up that forearm strength to protect these joints. Doing this for the first time with a 20 kilo barbell will be very tough. We've done it sometimes at Boxing Science where we've grabbed a technique bar, so 7.5, and that has been extremely tough for some of our athletes. So we're going to start off with a mop, and we're going to go for around about 20 seconds on each side. Okay, let's see whether I keep up my form. I've been practicing this. Okay, so you can see that I'm turning over my wrist. I'm getting to around about this point, letting go, and then catching it again. What you don't want to be doing is turning over too much and turning out, or catching it in kind of this position here. So you want to try and get enough momentum to get it round to there, to quickly catch it round into around about this position here, rather than kind of turning around each time. And then working backwards. You want to be there, turning around about there, because we don't want to get this elbow valgus here, create a lot of tension through this tendon here. You want to turn it and then grab. And even though this is a mop, I can feel all the muscles kind of switching on there. Now this is a great exercise to use as part of your strength training session, probably as part of your warm-up, or just a warm-up prior to your boxing session, so that I can feel all these wrists, I can feel all these forearm muscles all switching on, my arm muscles switching on as well. If you just grab a stick or a mop and start turning like that, this will help protect your wrists and elbow joints. Okay, this next exercise is a seated med ball punch. So this is a fantastic exercise to dissociate your core roll in the punching action. Whereas like when we normally do a med ball punch, we really focus on our lower body. Sometimes we don't focus on that torso rotation through. Okay, so we've got our heels on the floor, legs slightly flexed. We're going to sit back, so we're switching on our core, and we're not too upright, but we want to try and keep that neutral posture as much as we can. If we're too upright, we'll start using our back extensors. That's something that we don't want to switch on. We're going to grab a ball, medicine ball. So we're going to take the medicine ball, we're going to pull it into our shoulders, and then we're going to fire through into the punch. So you can see there, I'm rotating my upper body, keeping the lower body stable, and then I'm driving through using that rotation. At all times, you might see a little bit of leg movement, but I'm trying to keep that as still as possible. Do that as part of an extended warm-up with your jumps, or you can do it as a key exercise. But really, I'd say you want to be doing this in the middle of the camp. Work on that rotational force, driving through, and then link it all together when you're going down into your tapering phase. So when we're going into our tapering phase, we're fixing it all together, lower body, hips, core, driving through to the fist.